there, my awesome friends. Again, we are going to be playing with ATC today and some goodies that were on my desk, although I did go and hunt for a few green embellishments. Piece of paper that I got in a chocolate box. These lovely little green cards were sent to me in my Happy Mail from my South African Happy Mail group. So thank you to Lorraine Walters for sending me these, and I'm going to see what we can do with them. Very cute little printed digital kits, I think. Very pretty. I don't often use green, so we're going to make a few ATC. And then these were the lovely watercolor pencils that I got in another gift from Gerda. So thank you, Gerda, for those. But I actually want to use this trim, so that's why I put it here. So use what you have and don't stash it, because we kind of hoard everything and we never use it. So today is the day we are going to play. So what I have here are some book pages, and funny enough, these book pages were from a Shakespeare edition of all his plays from 1926. And I thought, oh, save it, it's so beautiful. And I thought, no, let's share some Shakespeare. So I bastardized the book and destroyed it. And here I have my little ATC cards already prepped. And we are just going to play and see what we can create today. Okay. So, beg your pardon. I'm struggling a little bit with asthma. I don't know why. Okay, so I'm going to teach you one or two little tricks which are very cool. I'm stretching over here to get my laminated sign. Okay, I'm sure you've all seen this already, but just in case you haven't, I'm going to show you how to tear your tissue paper, dipping a paintbrush in some water and just wetting it a bit there. And look how cool it tears. So there you've torn your paper, your tissue paper. So I'm going to tear this side as well. All I'm doing is making a kind of jagged line there and then pulling it apart. So how cute is that? And we'll tear this one as well. So once again, using remnants of goodies that are on my desk and a few Happy Mail goodies. So there's our torn paper. Hope you learned a trick or two there. And here are our ATC cards that we've prepped. So I like making multiples of things. Pardon me. So there's no perfect time to do a video clip, and I'm not sick. I'm just struggling with asthma at the moment. So please forgive the tickle in my throat that I have every now and then. So we have our Shakespeare, and we are going to tear this as well. I'm randomly tearing pieces. Okay. And we are going to decorate a few pages. So I believe making multiples of something is called mass making. So I guess that's what we're doing today, is a bit of mass making. We might not complete all of them, but just so that I can show you my process. I'm once again going to use my laminated sheet so that I don't mess up my craft mat. Okay. So using a bit of stick glue, I am putting that down, really with very little thought process, as you can see. And it's easier for me to glue onto the actual ATC than try and glue a little strip of paper. A bit difficult to do that. So I'm taking a break from metal tape at the moment for the sole reason I'm really a little bit bored. I know everyone loves metal tape, but I think when you're doing it so often, you need to have some other stimulus that will give you inspiration. And must be honest, I like my words to run in the right way. In other words, not upside down, whereas I know a lot of the other collage artists just pluck. Oh, sorry, for my international friends, pluck means glue. So we're just going to pluck it down. Here's another piece of Shakespeare. So I'm not pre-planning too much except for the colors, and the color scheme itself was accidental because I got these literally the day before Christmas, and I thought, well, let's use it while it's on the table and not packed away. Okay, and here we go. Got a bit of Antony and Cleopatra on here. Okay, so we've stuck down a few pages of Shakespeare, bits and pieces, and this is what we have. And on my table I've got a few die cuts that were sent to me in Happy Mail. There's another corner one. So all I'm going to do is score them with my ruler, if I can find my ruler, which I had 5 minutes ago. This is what happens when you tidy up. There you go. So the only reason I'm doing this is so that these little, sorry, I was off camera. The only reason I'm scoring this is so that it's easier to fold. And here's another one. Score that. And score that. So that's all I've done, is to score these. So it is so much easier to fold neatly if you've got a score line. See, much better. If you didn't score it, it's really difficult to get them nice and neat. See, and this one. So these are lovely little corner die cuts. Okay, and then I've got one of these green marker pens, and I think it doesn't really show up green, but it does have a green tinge. So I'm just gonna edge it a bit, and I really don't have a thought process. I'm just using what I have. That's a lovely moss green. And obviously you can use your chalk or ink to add some color. And please note, I'm using this buff card because it's also something that's on my table. So I'm not going to go and dig out specific white or green cardstock. I'm using what is on my table because if I pack it away, it will never get used again. And how guilty are we all of doing that? Just pack it away and never use it. Okay. And the last one. And you can see I didn't stick the papers down very well. I'm not stressing about that. And you can also see that I'm not very neat. So there we go. Okay, so now we've got our pieces here. And I'm going to quickly, sorry for leaning over, trim it. just so it's easier to work with. Sorry, I'm trimming it off camera. And here, and here, and here. Okay, so here's all our goodies that we have got. Now, these little digikits, like a mini journal, if you look, it's got the spiral here. I'm going to fussy cut them so that we can have some interest, because I think if we just stick it on there, it's pretty bland. But if we cut it, we could have a bit of interest. So let's just see what we have on our desk here. We have a little frame. We have some bits and pieces. We have some more little frames. These are different colors. So let's see what we can do with what we have. And then let's not forget that. Just bringing it closer. Okay. So let's have a look at all our pictures on these cards and see which ones are the best. Oh, that is gorgeous. So let's see there. That frame looks so cute. Oh, the butterfly is lovely. I think we kind of use everything. So, okay, not going to get carried away too much. I think let's just start, because sometimes we overthink things. So with this one, I'm actually going to trim it. There we go. I don't want to make it too small. And there you go. We've got that. And what else have we got? We've got some of this mesh, which will also look really cool. And oh, let's not forget our paper that we tore, so we can use some of that. So let's glue that down. So a little bit of that cool paper. Okay. Nope. I like it like that. And put that one there. And there's something else that I spy in the corner of my eye. A little bit of green ribbon. So let's use a piece of the green ribbon. And a piece of green ribbon. My little postcard. Green ribbon postcard. And I have to use different scissors for that, because I'm afraid my scissors are a bit blunt. So we've half prepped that card. Let's go ahead and do the same with the others. So this is cute. It's like a bird cage with a butterfly. I'm going to cut the whole bird cage out. So I apologize, but I've got my hubby at home listening to Judge Judy on the TV. So if you hear Judge Judy, what can I say? He loves it. Well, what are you doing today? Okay, look how cute that is. And we have a piece of tissue paper again. So I'm looking for a piece. There you go. Piece of tissue paper. This is so cute. Okay, that's half prepped. Let's try another one. What have we got here? this. So I'm not sure how many of you often think to yourselves, I don't have what I need to get started with a project. And my challenge to you is to not overthink it, just start. And especially at this time of the year when everybody's mojo is seriously lacking. So this can be torn without the water as well. Okay, we got that. And make sure I've got enough for all of the, whoopsie. There you go. Just start where you can without overthinking. Here we go. And another piece here. There you go. Okay. So I think I'm short one little piece of tissue paper, but that's fine. Oopsie. Sorry, got a little bit of glue on there. I'm going to trim from the back, easier to see. There you go. And there I've rescued a piece of tissue paper for this one because I didn't have any left. Okay. So let's see what we have. We have another lovely little record of transit, from the digikit. I'm going to cut that out. Okay, and here we have that, and I just want to see what we can use here. What have we got? Oh, where's our lovely little corner pockets? I think that corner pocket is really cute. But where should I put it? On this side? I think on this side. Use our corner pocket. I want to trim it a little bit here. Okay. And what one should do is trim it so you can see where to put the corner down. Okay. Okay. You don't even have to glue that one down. Okay. And I think for this one, how about we use some of this lovely lace that I found, paper lace. Also a die cut. And I quite like that. And let's have a look here. And we're going to use this other piece of paper lace. Because, as you know, I like to match pairs. So, shall we do two like that? Okay. How's that? Okay. So let's just see. We've got that one there. We've got that one there. We've got that one finished. We've got that one finished. We've got this one. So let's see what else we're going to use here. I quite like this bottle. This bottle's gorgeous. So while I'm deciding what to do, I'm sticking these two under my mat so that the little corners can glue properly. So I often do that, and then I look for hours to find out where I stuck something, and then I remember it's under the mat. Okay, so here we have our little bit of lace, paper lace, and there's another piece of paper lace. I think we're going to stick that there. And here. Okay, so we've got that, and trim this from the back. Okay, so that's what I've got so far. I'm sticking them under the mat. We'll come back to them just now. And now we have that one that's done, that one that's done. We've got 6. And we were busy with our bottle, so I am going to trim this side of the bottle. I'm going to cut the whole thing out, just part of it. Fussy cutting. There you go. And okay. I think I'm going to just do that for the moment because I'm not sure what I want to do. Or do you think I should cut the whole bottle out? I think maybe, although I said I'm not going to cut the whole bottle out, I think it will look better if it is fussy cut out. So I have no idea whose digital kit this is, as it was gifted to me. It was printed out and gifted to me. And it's just lovely. The colors are so subtle. Okay, so there's our lovely bottle. What else have we got here? We've got a book. We've got a locket. This is pretty. And we've got that. So I'm going to trim this. How should I trim it is the question. I'm going to trim it like that. There you go. And there you go. So we've got these goodies that are cut out. Oopsie. Okay. What else have we got on our table? We've got this. We've got this. We've got a little piece of lace. So let's see what we can do. Okay. So that one is out the way. Okay. Sorry, I'm just grabbing all my goodies from under my craft mat because they should be fine now. There you go. Okay, what can we do with them now? I think that one's nearly done. This is quite nice, this die cut mesh. Here's our little corner pockets. There's another corner pocket. What are we going to put in the corner pockets? A bottle. And this one, we need something bigger, maybe this. Oh, that looks gorgeous. So there's 2. I didn't glue this very well. To just keep that with it, something on top of it. Okay, so we've got these 2. And what are we going to do with them? And we've got this. So let's have a squiz. Quite like this pen and paper, so we'll fussy cut that out. And there you go. There you go. looks quite cute. And perhaps a little bit of lace. No, I think we don't want lace. We don't want that. Oh, what about what we have here? Other goodies lying on my table. So let's have a look. Nope. This one. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Put the little frame on. And this frame was also gifted in a Happy Mail. So I think it's too gorgeous. So vintage. The little filigree frame. So let's see if that can be stuck down. Okay. Didn't put enough glue on. Okay. There you go. That one's done, that one's done. And here we have another frame. So let's see what else we have. Book 1, 2, 3. No, don't like that at all. I think that I'm going to use a bit of this corner, cut it in half here, and I'm going to glue it here. Fortunately, I haven't glued this flat, so I can squeeze it in there. There you go. And perhaps we're going to put a little corner on here. Little corner on there. Okay. So this one looks quite plain, and I think I'm going to use a bit of wet glue now. I hope I can use it here. Yep. A little bit of wet glue and the lovely tiny bit of fancy lace here. I think we'll really just finish it off. And unfortunately my scissors are very, very dirty. So let me line that up nice and straight. There you go. And I'm going to stick it under my craft mat again so that it can stick down really well. And then here we have some more. I think this one also needs a touch of lace. So as you can see, I'm all over the place because as I'm looking at things, I'm thinking, oh, I can do that. I think this one needs a touch of lace on the side. And we actually need our wet glue for the lace, otherwise it's not going to stick down. There you go. So this lovely, lovely lace was also in a Happy Mail, and it's gorgeous. Just trying to get it nice and straight and cutting it a bit longer. I can trim it later, but I just want to make sure that I don't hook it off. How cute is that? Okay, there you go. Putting it under my craft mat again. And then let's use a little piece of this green ribbon again. And I don't want to glue the whole piece of ribbon because I don't want the glue to stick through or to show through. Just sticking it down there. And then we need our paintbrush. I'm using the wet glue because I'm sticking over the ribbon. So those are really noisy golfers. They're not having a good day. They're outside my window swearing at their golf balls. Anyway, what can I say? So there you've got another one, which we will trim just now. I'm going to stick it under my craft mat. Under the craft mat it goes. And that's looking really cute. And then here, we're going to use this one. What are we doing with this one? That's a bit big. There you go. And we're going to use a little bit of green ribbon again. And there you go. Only putting it over there. That's it. And actually, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move it a little bit. I think it will look prettier. Sorry, all butterfingers here and glue stuck on me. I want a little bit of the book page to show through, otherwise I'm covering the whole book page, and that's better. Okie dokie. So let's have a squiz and see what we have done so far and what we still need to do. Alrighty, we've got that. We've got that. We have our goodies from under our craft mat. So we should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've lost one. Have I lost one under the craft mat? It's a mystery to me. But I've actually lost one of the tags, or one of the ATC. Anyway, not to worry. So that is what we have so far. And I know exactly which one we've lost. We've lost one of the corners. And it's under my... So this is what we have so far. I think using a little bit more of the wet glue, I'm going to put a strip of this lovely lace here. There you go. Sorry, it's a little bit twisted. Okay. And I have to stick that under my craft mat, otherwise it's not going to stick down. So who else loses stuff on their desk when you're literally busy with it, and the next minute you look for it and you think, where did it go? It's just vanished. And I do this to myself regularly. I'm sure that it's a state of mind. Or it could be that I have a very untidy craft desk or craft space. Okay, we let that set. I've got pieces of glue stuck on me. Okay, how lovely is this? We're going to trim this. Here we go. Here we go. So in the meantime, please can you give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and also take a look at my Instagram page, Oarsum Crafts, OARSUM, and my Facebook page is Made by KJ, Oarsum Crafts. So please give me a follow or like my page. All of these ATC are in the photo album on my Made by KJ page. Okay, so this is what we have so far, and I think it's looking gorgeous, and they'll really look or add some interest to your junk journal, and they make wonderful swaps for your ATC swaps. So a little bit of collaging with what you have on your desk, and this is missing something, and I think this is exactly it. Okay, got a piece here. Yeah. Do you think I should add that on? I don't think that's going to overdo it. That one's fine. That one's fine. Nope. I don't think I should do that. Let me see these. That is too much. Okay. So this is what we have created out of stuff that's on our desk. I think that I will include a few little bits of bling and add it on here, but otherwise we are done with our creation for the day, and I hope you enjoyed my untidy process and you love these little ATC. Have an awesome day and show me what you make.